I love papayas, by the way. I do. I can't believe they made papaya a real thing! Alright, let's do it. Strangers rank their intelligence. My intelligence is very low. Alright, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, boom.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into another episode of Ranking. Before we get into our show, I want to give a big shout out to our sponsor, Grammarly. As CEO of Jubilee Media, I have to do a lot of writing. Grammarly is an amazing digital writing system. The Grammarly browser extension is super simple to download. Just go to Grammarly.com and click Install Now. That's it. The free version of Grammarly has basic grammar and spelling suggestions, but upgrading to premium is totally worth it. And here's why. Grammarly helps make vocabulary suggestions to make your writing more exciting.
More profound.
It also makes clarity suggestions so you can make your writing more concise. Finally, Grammarly helps you with the tone of your writing, provides a little feedback.
Bro, I just had to write essays in school. This is doing it for you. Man, people are so lazy.
Whether or not your writing sounds professional. Go to Grammarly.com/Jubilee to sign up for a free account and get 20% off Grammarly Premium today. Again, that's Grammarly.com/Jubilee.
Grammarly this.
I wasn't planning to go to college. That wasn't like a goal of mine. My parents were like, well, you should apply to at least one college. And I was like, we'll never get in here. And then I went to Yale.
Okay, that was a good start, chat. Yeah. Oh my god. I went to Yale. By the way, you can go to Yale for anything, so that's not really a gauge.
Should we just like go down and do
intros?
Yeah, I'm Sade, I'm 24. I work in finance. I have a bachelor's degree. I went to Yale.
I'm Tyler, I'm 21. I'm a high school graduate and I work in the Marine Corps.
I'm Kaylee.
Ooh, depends what. If I was one part of this group, I would have asked him, what do you do in the Marine Corps?
I'm 25. I'm a software developer. I went to Ohio University and I have a bachelor's degree.
Maria.
Okay.
I'm 30 years old. I have my PhD in cancer biology and I work in a biotech industry.
Oh my god, no. No, this is what I went to school for, chat. That could have been me.
At school, I went to University of South Carolina, and
way
undergrad,
older,
I went
though.
to University of Florida.
Hi everybody,
She was 30
my name
when
is
she was
Sean. I'm
filmed.
27. I'm the director of social media for a company, and I also work for a digital ad agency. I got a double major in
Double major in dance? What? You can double major in
dance
dance?
and cultural anthropology. Undergrad, I went to Loyola Marymount University.
Hi everybody, I'm
Where the
Ray.
hell?
I'm 24. I graduated with a bachelor's degree from Harvard recently, and I work in consulting.
Oh, younger bitch.
Wait, you went to Harvard and you do consulting now? Yeah, I don't know.
Babies.
And you work at
I know, that's what I was saying is age of actor.
Yeah, it gives you like years of experience.
Yeah,
in
I
life.
guess.
The smartest people don't yap as much, I feel like. Let's see how much they yap.
Maybe it's good to identify what intelligence means to everybody.
I think intelligence is better defined as your adaptability and your problem solving skills more than it is your education. Obviously, like the education, the stuff you've been through puts a lot into play in it because it gives you more resources, more thoughts to draw from. The formal education definitely helps, but I don't think it's in any way essential.
So what is the most
True.
I'd say the most essential thing would probably be common sense.
Yeah, so for me,
I like this guy. He really knows how to yap. Articulate. Yeah, he's very articulate.
personally, I think intelligence is both EQ, IQ, and that common sense, street smart intelligence. All of that combined.
Sure.
People consciously or unconsciously, when they see someone, form an opinion immediately. Like I'm sure we all did right away.
When I saw you, I told myself, Maria, do not judge him just by his looks. He could be throwing you off, or that's just who he is, but he can talk the talk and walk the walk. Sean?
I'm not gonna lie, the way she was saying certain, like the way she said it, I guess her cadence, it's kind of throwing me off. Cancer biology PhD.
I didn't want to judge him based on the way he looks or dresses or acts. So I was like, I think he's intelligent.
First impressions, I would put
I don't even know what to say. That was such weird shade right there. That was weird.
him at the bottom only because when I was in school,
Red
all the other
flag.
people with like the bright neon colors and stuff, they were typically the ones doing worse in classes. If we were ranking confidence, I'd definitely put Sean at very first place.
So what is the definition
True.
that we're going with is the biggest question.
I like your definition.
I know, I was gonna say,
Oh yeah, for sure. I remember when I went to high school, the people that were the loudest and the brightest, like in terms of like, appearance, were usually the most confident. 100%
I like my
agree.
definition. It combines everything.
Does anyone have any like initial?
You can be honest. Start on that side. I'm done going first.
I feel like I have a good combination of both, like book smart and street smart. So yeah, I think I have some input on that. There's so many aspects to intelligence. It really goes beyond IQ and EQ. Even those two different factors really don't really capture what it really means to be intelligent.
I know I'm not.
They're the most soft-spoken as well. I would say either him or him, and then maybe her, and then these three are kind of like dispersed between like the lowest three. I don't know which order though.
From
Or
Yale,
no.
I don't have a PhD, but what I lack in those areas, I'm able to still problem solve and use my own skill set, my emotional intelligence as well as my social intelligence.
Besides,
People who value PhDs are also a massive red flag to me. I remember there was a family that my parents tried to like be friends with, and they all like were always talking about their kids like going to like school and having a PhD, and then I just always thought it was weird to like always talk about it. PhD stands for fucking dumb. That's a good one, Chatter.
my education and background,
Fucking
I feel like I
dumb.
have high like emotional intelligence, like I'm aware of my surroundings.
As a software
Yeah, okay.
developer, my problem solving skills are obviously top notch, I think I would say. My whole life I've kind of
Sure.
had to fight to be seen as intelligent. I think I'm so used to having to do that as a woman, to just like step up
Oh no. Oh.
and be like, yep, I deserve to be here. My first job out of college,
You deserve to be here if you can have the skills. I'm sorry, like what?
I was working at a law firm. Gentleman came up to me and said, hi, you don't look like somebody that would work at a law firm. You look like somebody I'd go on spring break with. And I
Chad, I have a personal anecdote. There's absolutely like really smart girls out there who are really hot. Yeah, I had friends of friends that had friends that were like actual like 9 out of 10s working in like like nursing or like a STEM. But it's like bringing it up, it's like, I don't know, it just kind of strikes me as weird. Yeah, very few, but yeah, they do exist. I absolutely think so.
I'm like, what? I'm like,
Obviously, out of everyone here, I've got
I
the
don't know,
least
it's a
formal education.
compliment.
I consider myself intelligent. My mental dedication and my ability to adapt and to problem solve. What I do in the Marine Corps, I'm a Seaburn Defense Specialist. So I think that by
He's probably number one. I don't know about this consulting guy. Like, maybe he's not. I don't know what kind of consulting he does, but that's probably number 1 or 2. Yeah. Marine Corps, fucking.
by
Yeah.
virtue of what I do, that already requires some amount of intelligence.
Sorry, quick question. So do you think that only certain people can do your job, or do you think
Why are you asking this? What?
anyone can do your job?
Only certain people. You have to take the ASVAB before you go into the military. That's not really how much you
confidence.
know, but how well you can learn information. And I got a 94 on that. It's not an amount of how much you study, how much you know. You're not going to really get better at learning. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I strongly disagree with.
Oh. And actually, I disagree. Buddy, go do it then!
You don't get better at learning. The idea that you can get better at learning is a pretty big signifier of intelligence. I'm very much
Guys, this is so weird. Getting better at learning. Guys, there's a certain cap to your like learning abilities. Like, yes, you can practice and become better at absorbing information, but at the same time, certain people are not very good at it for good reason. I'm not gonna say why. Maybe it's just like, you know, genetics or something. You know? Like, it's not that deep, man.
dyslexic. I have ADHD, and I'm on the autism spectrum. Dyslexia means that there's a big gap in comprehension. So I was scoring 99th percentile in certain areas and like 3rd percentile in others. I'll never be able to learn another language. I took Spanish for 12 years, and I can still basically only order a burrito.
So I have a
But that means that you have a but that contradicts what you're saying, though. That means that, okay, let's say that people are born with dyslexia. I don't know if it is or not, or if it's developed, whatever. That's besides the point. But if you have dyslexia, it means that you can't do his job because you inherently can't learn what he's learning if it's difficult for you to, like, learn a language. Like, I don't know, man. Like, what? I can't weed. I don't know. I don't have dyslexia, but still.
question. Why did you go to Yale and why did you go to Harvard?
My parents are immigrants from China, and I'm a first-generation immigrant as well, and
Okay,
college
that's
student as
cool.
well. My family always really stressed the importance of formal education. For me,
Yeah,
that was
mine
something that I
too.
really strived for.
I wasn't planning to go to college. That wasn't like a goal of mine. My parents were like, well, you should apply to at least one college. And I was like, I'll never get in here. And then I went to Yale.
Why don't you guys rank each other from 1 to 6, including yourself, and give reasons why you want to do what you're doing?
I gotta go 1.
No.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
2, 3.
Whoa. First glance, 2. Look, I'm sorry about, like... Actually, I'm not fucking sorry. She speaks really slowly compared to everyone else. I don't know. I know there's, like, a logic to thinking that if you speak really slowly and have a certain cadence, to say that... How do I say this? Certain people talk really slowly and they need a lot of time to think about their words because they can't think ahead, and I feel like she's one of those. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
A little derpy,
2,
yeah.
3, 4,
3.
5, 6.
Whoa! 6 for the guy in the Marine Corps who's like the most confident and most articulate person in the room? Yikes,
I would
bro.
rank you as a 6, not meaning that you're not intelligent. I also think that I don't place a lot of value on the military.
I mean, you can say that, but I think there's a lot of smart people that work in the military. It just depends what you are. If you're like in, you know, at the bottom of the barrel doing, you know, grunt work, yeah, I get it. Okay, maybe you're not that smart, but like the guy talked about taking tests and shit. Like, I don't know.
Period.
No, full stop.
I'd probably do 1, 2, 3.
Oh no, he's not confident. I could hear that.
4, 5, 6.
Why are you ranking him so low?
I'm sorry.
I'm the villain this episode.
He even has the sense of humor. He's witty, fast wit, sign of intelligence. That was fast.
Does anyone think they're like at either end of the spectrum?
I'd say I'm 1, if nothing else, because I know what I'm about and I'm sure of that.
Oh fuck yeah, that's Giga Chat right there. Yo, he's spiffy. He's on the ball.
Wait, you guys have to rank everyone too. That is so unfair. No.
What do you mean? Man, this dumb bitch didn't read the test at all, huh?
I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, again, I have to say one or two, depending. I don't know. I don't really know how IQ tests work 100%. It's either 1, 2 between these two, then 3, then I don't know, like 4, 5, 6. I don't know which one I would put 5 or 6. I didn't really hear them talk either.
5, 6.
Okay. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm sorry. It's hard for me to look past the education part, going to college.
I was literally about to say she really values, like, you have a PhD from, like, Harvard or Yale or whatever. Like, really highly. I don't know, man. I feel like it's also an IQ test of being able to distinguish people's characteristics and the way they speak and rank them is also a test. It's a test within a test.
College, I think you learn a lot, if nothing else, emotionally. But
okay, I'm starting to think this broad is a little bit dumb. Yeah, I don't know about that. I went to college and I there's a lot of drinking with other kids at the school. I don't know.
Still think you're smart.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry.
1, 2,
thank you. He's
3,
smiling. I like his
4,
smile.
5, 6. 1,
Yep, she valued herself really highly too. That's strong.
4, 5, 6.
What? What? They're not even giving him a 5. They all ranked him as 6.
1, immigrant parents, first generation.
What? Immigrant parents equals you're smart? How does that make sense? Am I stupid or something?
Going to
No
college,
offense, I have immigrant parents too, but like what? That doesn't make any sense.
humble, modest. 2, me, I don't know, PhD.
Oh my god. Oh man, I would not want to hang out with this chick. I'm sorry. No, I have a PhD in like butthole fart physics. Not saying cancer biology, whatever it is she had, isn't like, you know, smart, but I don't know.
Cancer biology scientist. I work in a biotech company. We make COVID-19 testing kits, stuff like that.
Okay.
And then 6. It has nothing to do with your background.
Chad, he's kind of cute, right? He's got that dopey smile. I don't know. It's really funny to me. He's like,
with your background. I don't think you really have the highest EQ out of all of us. Tyler, he ranked last for me personally because the way he carries himself. He was ranking intelligence.
Yeah, I'd definitely rank you a 5 or a 6. With how you carry yourself. No
based on his point of view and not taking in other people's point of views and compiling results, but really just came down to his body language, his demeanor, the way he carried himself, the way he acted.
But IQ is fact. It's not about like opinions or taking people into consideration. Yeah, and EQ does not equal IQ. They said IQ, intelligence, not emotional intelligence.
Towards the group.
I would
Good Lord.
put 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5, and out 6.
Oh, I wouldn't have ranked him that low. Oh, that's unfair. I mean, at least you gave him a 5, not a 6. You know what? I respect it.
So the reason
I
why I
respect
picked
that.
you at number 1 is I think you have the highest, not only EQ score out of
Sure.
everybody, but the way you present yourself, as well as being a PhD student, I think is just like a huge thing. When I put myself 6.
Again, I can't stand that people really value like, oh, I have a PhD, therefore I'm smart. Yeah, I don't know.
Because I feel like I might be the weakest in terms of actual IQ score. Hopefully I can make it up as everything else. So I did put myself as least intelligent. However, if it can't be me, I definitely think Tyler, unfortunately, his way of thinking is linear. And I think intelligence is almost like a sphere. It's a picture.
But IQ is a number, and you do a test, and it's actually kind of linear, but okay.
And right now he's only coloring with one color than, with the rainbow.
So who got the most number ones? Thank you. Move down.
Who got the most?
Sade was pretty up there too.
I feel like you were definitely 3, right?
Yeah.
I mean, between Harvard and
Oh shit.
I think that I sort of expected to be ranked a little bit lower. At first glance and first interaction with me, it's hard to tell how intelligent I am. It's hard to tell how intelligent anybody is.
Is anyone
I disagree. But I digress.
upset with where they're standing?
I think it makes sense that I'm down here. Like the guy who graduated from high school and then joined the military, he probably wouldn't be like high up on.
Dude, he's smiling the whole time he's saying this too.
There. If I was in their shoes, I definitely would have also ranked myself among the lowest.
I do feel like there might be a prejudice acting in terms of ranking you
Okay, I was thinking that
highly.
too.
But I agree with the ranking. I think you probably are the most intelligent out of all of us. I would feel weird.
Again, I do have to say that maybe I'd have to like get to know a lot of them like for more than like 10 minutes or whatever. But I bet you 1, 2, and then maybe like 3. Yeah, in terms of intelligence. Yeah, but I don't know. It's hard to say.
Weird placing you there and not acknowledging the dynamics
is so
in which we
mean,
did
man.
so.
So disingenuous. Oh shit. Yeah. Yo, why do they give the women the laptops? This is not a fair test. Wait. They give the women laptops. Bring your own? I guess. I don't know. I'm just laughing.
Hearing that I take an IQ test was definitely hard to hear. Quantifying things for me in that realm is really hard because it gives you something really solid. Even if you don't buy into IQ
Fuck. What?
tests, it still gives you a number at the end of the day, which is something you have to grapple with.
Is this like cope, basically? Yeah, like she's coping. No, I get IQ tests aren't exactly amazing at ranking intelligence, but like at the same time, it's a good litmus test. Like, what are you talking about?
I literally thought when you said to
Coping?
open the computer, we're going to look at social media, that I didn't think an IQ test would be part of it.
It was kind of expected. We're being ranked by intelligence, an IQ test. It's not that far out the realm of possibility.
So number 1 is Raymond. Number 2 would be Kaylee. Number 3 will be Tyler. And number 4 would be Shada.
See, so it was top 3.
Number 5
okay.
is Sean, and number 6 is Maria.
Whoa, look at that. At the bottom, bitch. Yeah, I said top 3. I thought like maybe 1 or 2, maybe 1, depending. Yeah. She does not. She does not look happy. Look at her! Wait! She's sitting here, she's super happy, and then here she looks pissed. She's also the only one that crossed her legs. Everybody else's legs they stayed the same. Open. Oh no, she did close her legs a little bit, so she felt a little bit more confident. Yeah. Sitting positions. Yeah, the sitting positions are very telling.
I think an IQ test tests something. I don't think it's intelligence. It's definitely testing something. IQ tests are
What?
now known to be flawed and like based on incorrect
coping. She's having that copium, chat. Me too, I'm really smart, chat. I'm really, really smart. I don't think IQ tests are good indicators of intelligence.
Sample sizes, I have really severe dyslexia. There's 2 questions on that test that I automatically basically can't.
You can overcome dyslexia. I have plenty of friends that are really, really smart that have really good jobs that have dyslexia. It's not that deep. I'm sorry, it's true. I've seen it firsthand. Like, even mild dyslexia can be really disruptive and annoying. There's also number dyslexia, is there not? Where you, like, read numbers wrong, even though it's, like, you know, one way. Yeah, so, like, you can have dyslexia of reading and math. Dysarrhythmia? Is that what it's called? Dysarrhythmia. Yeah, arithmetic. Yeah, that makes sense.
Answer.
I'm sure if you studied for an IQ test, you would do a lot better. IQ tests are just one aspect or one way to measure intelligence. It's really on a spectrum what constitutes somebody as intelligent.
Before this, all I
He's being so humble.
knew about IQ tests is that they existed, and the I stands for intelligence. I've never looked into IQ tests before. Coming here today, them saying the EQ, that was the first time I've ever heard that term in my life.
Coming back to intelligence, it's not just your IQ, it's your EQ, it's your common sense, it's street
Here comes the code.
smarts. Sure, it is some type of metric similar to an SAT and ACT score is a metric for getting into college, but there's more to that person than that test.
I'm actually excited I wasn't last because I thought I was going to.
Yeah, we're not last. That's me. That's me right there. I'm like, I'm not last. You know what? That's strong. That's strong.
That's not gonna lie. I think an IQ test is a good indicator to see how people handle pressure, but I think that's easier to make sense in our heads that, oh, you're smart and you're not smart.
Definitely don't think it's the best metric. I've been exposed to tests like these probably more than most people here. That already gives me an unfair advantage.
This is my villain redemption arc and climbing up the ladder.
Yeah, it was really funny. That chick was so pissed. The one that red pants, she was mauling on the inside. I don't know if I could have kept together as well as the dude that got ranked 6th every time almost. The only time they didn't rank 6th is when Sean was doing it to themselves. Yeah. Everyone else was doing themselves, right? And they were like, you know, doing it fairly high or at least mid-level. Everyone except them. I gotta justify my below position or my self-esteem gets hurt. Yeah, and I have no self-esteem to begin with, so I'm gonna rank myself really low and never get hurt. There you go! That's a win right there.